How's it going, guys? Just figured I'd give you guys a quick update on what's going on with the Concord. We got a couple more parts for it, so we're definitely getting closer. This week we're pulling the crank out and we're going to disassemble the short block. The crank's going to a local machine shop here that's been around for a very long time to get cut, and then, like I said, we'll assess the bottom end, decide what we want to do. I picked him up, well, we picked up, doesn't matter, a set of ComCam roller tip rockers, not roller rockers, just roller tip rockers. So that'll be more than adequate for what he's doing with the engine. It makes it a little bit more affordable too. And we picked up a shifter. Picked up a Turbo Action Cheetah SCS shifter. Cable, everything. We pulled it all off just to make moving it around and jockeying around in the car, not having the cable whipping off it. So this one's complete, has the line lock button on it and everything. So these very nice shifters. Little on aesthetics, a little crude looking, but they're all business. Definitely nicer than the B&M shit shifter I got, for sure. Just the way he operates and how smooth it is nice. So for the Chrysler trainees, they say the cable comes out the front. For the Fords and the GMs, the cable comes out the back, and this gets reversed. Okay, it was sticking out the back because it was on the GM car, so we switched that today. But I don't see the reason why it comes out that way, and I'm actually going to call them tomorrow and question it, because I'd rather have it sticking out the back. When the cable sticks out the back, it's just easier, because it comes out the back of the unit, loops around the hooks to the tranny. This way it has to go through the floor where you see it now, then you got to turn it, it's got to come back and then around the tranny again. So there's two curves in it. They sell an optional plastic cover that does not come with it when you buy it. Believe it or not, it's just a piece of plastic that goes up to the bottom. It's a square box, and then it does like a taper down, and then does another taper down. That plastic cover is more than I paid for the shifter. So I said to Junior, I said, leave it like this. So if you want to get it in the future, you can. Plus, I stand corrected. The basic one is pretty inexpensive. Then they sell one that kicks out on both sides, and there's 4 switches it comes with on this side, and 4 switches on the other side. That's actually pretty nice. Like I said to him, I said, that we can work on later. It's definitely a nice piece. I picked that up today at the Belmont show from a guy that runs Oldsmobiles, and the car that this was in was doing mid-10s, all Oldsmobile powered, which I respect. See, I respect anybody that does oddball motors, because it takes deep pockets to get an oddball motor to run, trust me. And stay together. Anybody can make a motor run. It's just keeping them together that's where the what am I looking for? That's where the talent and the money and the brains comes in. But so like I said, the crank's coming out this week. I'll do some footage of that. We got the shifter, and we got the rockers coming. So I figure we'll see the rockers at the end of the week, and that's it. We're going to be moving forward. I told him we could put the shifter in anytime he wants. We just have to get the bracketry set up for a Chrysler training, which they sell. They do it as a complete kit. On this particular unit, which is nice, the Chrysler trainees has a boss that sticks out the tranny like this. Okay, with a big hole in the center of it. It's cast as part of the tranny. It's pretty thick. Their bracket actually mounts to that. It doesn't mount to the pan on the oil pan bolts like the B&M stuff does. And then it's just their lever. And if you're still using throttle pressure, your original throttle pressure lever goes on top of it. And that's it. You're good to go. And it has nice adjustments on the cable. And what's really nice is the cable, which have out here in the car. Like I said, we took this all off today. The cable that these shifters run is a Morse cable. Very high quality. Very, very high quality. This is very similar to what you would see in like a boat out drive. So definitely a nice high quality piece. That's where it goes to the shifter. This is where it would have went to a Turbo 350 400. So that arm is coming off. On a Chevy tranny, it goes like this. On a Chrysler tranny, it lays flat. Has a hole in the center and like a bolt to it. So definitely nice. We did good. I was happy. There's actually a story involved with it, which I'll just attach to the end of the video on how it went down getting it. There you go. Pick this one up for Junior. And there's the line lock button on it. I like this shifter. Very simple. Oops. Except for when I operate it. So that should be good. Tuck that under the seat. We should be good to go. I'm gonna hook this right up to the line lock. It's already got the setup on it. So nice. You know what a loser is? A loser is when you walk up to somebody and you're looking at an item and you see it's clearly marked more than you have in your pocket, and you know the amount in your pocket you could never in a million years get it for. So a loser is when you decide you're going to go for a walk through the town. So that means you got to go through the whole place again, up the ramps, and then decide to walk down the highway because you don't want to take the car to look for an ATM machine. Okay, so that was about a 1.5 mile walk. I figured it was good. Be nice and healthy for me. Then you get to the ATM machine, you realize you forgot your wallet in the car. And then you got to walk all the way back, and then walk back again, and then walk all the way back. And then walk to the whole place to get the item. To find out that you wound up getting it for $5 less than you had in your pocket.